Hello everybody and welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'.
I'll tell you what, it's a beautiful day out here. It's a little early in the morning, but I'll tell you what, it's the one day, it's the largest food drive for the Boy Scouts, the Cub Scouts, and the Ventures throughout the Midwest, throughout the United States. And it's a food drive for the great pantries of their local areas, your local areas, and the good friends at Golden Plum Chicken. I mean, they help feed the hungry folks all year round. So Merrill and I and Golden Plum decided today to help feed those who are volunteering their time today. So we'll talk about the drumsticks we have on the grill. We'll grill up some nice Golden Plum chicken and we'll feed the volunteers today, all the Cub Scouts, the Boy Scouts, and the Ventures. So stay tuned for our venture, our journey, and a destination hopefully at the end. We'll see you in a little bit. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' coming your way.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you by Modern Home Products, the makers of MHP, Phoenix, and Profire Grills. All natural Golden Plump Chicken, Minnesota and Wisconsin raised. It's golden good. Cherry Delight, a Door County original. Renard's Cheese of Door County. Get your squeak on. The Oneida Nation and the new Oneida Market. Crisp Kraut, the world's finest sauerkraut, proudly produced in Wisconsin for over a century. And by UW Provision, the meat people, and so much more.
Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'. You know, if we didn't mention a little bit earlier here in the openings, behind us are a good 100 or so, several bins. There's 10,000 in the Bay Lakes Council, Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts, Venturers that are out collecting goods today. These bins are going to be filled up with foods. We see a Paul's Pantry, a pantry truck in the back. This is unlike all the different areas of Wisconsin, Minnesota, the Midwest, where people are collecting goods for the pantries today.
It's amazing that they're all going to be filled. I mean, that's a great feeling.
Well, it's starting already, and it's early today. Yeah. And in just a minute or two, we're going to scoop these gorgeous drumsticks, Golden Plump drumsticks, and we're going to serve them to the folks as they're coming here today in between the segments and the grilling. We want to make sure we help out whenever we possibly can. So we'll talk about, drumsticks on the grill, for instance.
Right.
The reason we chose drumsticks, they got a natural handle.
I like that. The wings are okay. I'm a wingman, but I'm a leg man. I like the legs.
So we got some napkins. We're going to individually wrap and pass out the drumsticks. Drumsticks are easy to do. I lightly glisten them with an oil. I season them up. And I actually put on our Profire grill here today, I put a nice low heat. I put all the drumsticks out. I waited 7, 8, 12 minutes. I knew it was smoking a little bit, cooking a little bit on the base. Worked the spatula underneath them, flipped them all over, turned them all over, and we slow cooked them very, very nice, a low direct heat. So you can do chicken low direct heat on drumsticks, or we could have done them indirect, but we did them direct today.
Yeah, that works out fine. You have no problem at all doing it that way.
Now, convenience, and the good folks at Golden Plum Chicken, they are on it. They really work hard for folks like Merrill and I who are on the run all the time. Yes. Convenience is a main thing. Merrill's going to be using the tomato basil. They also have a garlic herb, and I'm using the lemon pepper. And these are nifty. These are little individually wrapped chicken breasts that have the different flavors marinated right into them, infused right into them. And you just simply open those babies up. And I'm taking the individual breasts that have been marinated. This is mine doing the lemon pepper. And I toss them, I'm going to scoot over this way here.
Okay, sounds good.
I toss them directly on the grates of the grill, and I seared them up a little bit. So I'm going to do and reinforce the lemon pepper that Golden Plump put into them. So I'm going to do a nice little lemon pepper planked breasts.
I know, and that's something a little bit different. As you notice, we've always cooked a lot on planks. That's something that isn't new. It's been around for a long time. But we're going to show you really how versatile that you can on planks. A lot of times on planks, you just see people just do salmon on planks. If you've seen this before, we do a variety of things from on vegetables and things like that. So it really makes a big difference on there. So on the plank, with the flavor of the cedar on that, it's just amazing.
So I'm cutting up the nice little hot peppers right now. So sweet peppers.
We've got also, I'm going to be doing the tomato basil. I'm going to be doing a smothered chicken today, which I really like. I've done this before. All what I'm doing is taking the flavored tomato basil chicken breast, which I have on the grill behind me over here, that I've grilled. I'm going to grill them about 5 to 6 minutes on each side. As you can see, they're just about done. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some grilled vegetables to this. because I'm going to smother the vegetables right on top of the chicken in a pan. So what I'm going to do is I've got some peppers, and I've got some zucchini, and I've got some sliced up mushrooms. And what I'm going to do is just place these in the pan. Now, since I've got a grate that's crossed, I'm going to throw these right on the grate there and just sear these up just a little bit, just to get a little bit of the grilled flavor on there.
So you got zucchini, mushrooms, and peppers in there?
That's right. And I'm going to go ahead and top this with a little bit of, you could use pizza sauce if you like, spaghetti sauce, any type of sauce that you like. Actually, I'm going to marinate these right in here, and then I'm going to throw them right on the grill.
Oh, good for you.
That's all what I'm going to do. So
you're not going to put them in a pan today and smother
No,
them?
I'm not. I'm going to place these right on the grates there and just brown those up a little bit. So as you can see, I have not used that much of the Italian marinade on there. Rub that out. Now, if you like, you can go ahead and marinate these for 10 or 15, but I'm actually using this as more of a base, just to put a little bit of moisture on here. I'm going to throw these right on the grill. Sear these up. These are going to take a good, probably 4 to 5 minutes there. Just going to brown those up a little bit. Now I want to place these. I'm going to place the chicken first. Whoops. Ring toss.
Yep.
Brown these up. Place the chickens first in an 8.5 by 11-inch aluminum pan. Place the vegetables on top, and I've got some mozzarella cheese to go ahead and top that with.
So I've got my peppers over here that I've sliced up, and I've got the lemon. So I'm doing the lemon pepper breast, and I did basically the same thing. I've got the lemon pepper breasts on the grill that I just lightly browned up. They're still raw in the center, but if you remember before when we do plank cooking, the key thing to do with plank, and chicken's delicious doing with plank cooking because it's all natural and the flavors absorb really nice. You actually take the wet plank, and this is the last thing you do before you place them on the grill, but I'm going to put some nice little onion slices, lemon slices on the base of that board. And then I'm going to heap up my nice little peppers on there.
Looks good.
That's going to be very,
sir.
very nice, very nice. So any type of peppers you want to, slice them up, put them on top. Now I'm going to come over yonder here with my tongs.
All right.
And way over here, I'm going to scoot these breasts right on top of there. And we're going to get these babies on a nice hot heat. Let me see if I can't just scoot those right down there without a mess. I'm going to get that fourth breast that I browned up, and I'm going to set that right up on top. So the cedar plank is nice and wet. The lemons are protecting the breast of the chicken. The peppers are on top of that. I put the lemon pepper breasts on top of that. So we have lemon, we got pepper, we got lemon pepper breasts. I'm going to put the hood down. It's a nice high heat, and in about 7-8 minutes, while we clean up this mess and get going on some other stuff, when we clean up this mess, I'm actually going to start turning that down a little bit because I don't want it to burn on top or dry out.
Sure.
So the smoke is going to bellow around. That's going to take about 20 minutes or so to cook everything together. But in the meantime, I'm going to get ready for our next segment. We have the golden plump bratwurst.
All right.
And I'm going to take those brats and I'm going to put some gloves on.
Okay.
You know, if you go on the website for Golden Plump, goldenplump.com, you can find some wonderful things. You can find recipes. You can find some great ideas for cooking, but it's also food safety.
Very good. You're a good man.
Food safety, storage, and cooking tips. So those are all things you can find on the website. So I'm going to get these put on the grill because I'm going to brown these bratwursts up just very lightly, and I'm actually do some planked bratwurst coming up too.
So there again, something a little bit different. Later on also, we're doing some chicken legs here. I'm going to do sort of what they call a paste on chicken legs. I'm going to use a mortar here. Usually when you see on television, they always got the fancy blenders and they're outside. What's nice, as you can see, we're sort of tailgating in a way out here. There's no electricity around here. So what I'm going to do is I've got some fresh fennel, some fennel seeds. I'm going to place this in the mortar. I'm going to crush this up, but it's going to take quite a while to crush this up here for it. But I'm going to crush this, and in this, for later on, I'm going to add a little bit of garlic in here, some red hot peppers, and I'm going to go ahead and place that into the chicken, but you will see that definitely later on as we're doing this. But right now, I'm crushing the fennel up. I'll be adding some fresh dried oregano in here, but it's going to take a while to get this going, but I've got this crushing up right now. I'm going to check to see how my veggies are doing back here.
I just gave them a little stir. They're looking darn good.
Good. They're getting there. They're getting there.
Hey, you want to come over here and help me do some drumsticks?
Sure, you better believe
You
it.
got a job, Merrill.
Oh no.
It's not a paying job. You know why?
Oh, boy.
Because the folks that are volunteering today aren't being paid. Neither are you.
No, I don't get this job. I don't get this job.
So I'm going to scoop you up some wonderful drumsticks, and I'm going to put them on
good.
one side over here. And I'm going to give you some napkins on the other side.
All right.
And you'll see those volunteers.
I'm going to go right over there and
Hold on,
get
there's
them.
a whole slew of them. Man, those are the Boy Scouts, the Cub Scouts of America. You run right now.
Okay, I'll see you guys.
No, I'm staying right here. You
I
go.
know, I'm going to see you. I'm going to
Go,
see you.
go,
Go.
Merrill. Go feed
There
those
you go.
fine
They
folks.
look hungry.
I'll
They
tell you
look
what.
hungry.
So Merrill's got the breast going over here, the tomato basil. He's got some wonderful vegetables being stir-fried. I got my planks on the grill. We're browning up some wonderful bratwurst that we're going to be doing planks on the grill also next. The drumsticks are easy to do. Merrill's going to serve those up to folks right now.
How are you?
You can go on goldenplump.com and learn more about that. You can find recipes, food safety, wonderful storage ideas, cooking tips, and how to thaw. If the chicken's frozen, you can actually learn how to thaw that chicken properly. I know whole chickens need to be in the refrigerator for about an hour, and pieces of chicken are in the refrigerator for an hour or for a day or so, and pieces of chicken for about 3 to 9 hours.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you in part by the Oneida Nation and Cherry Delight.
Montmorency tart cherries have taken their place as the new superfruit and provide health benefits to all ages. This wonderful fruit contains antioxidants that possess the power to alleviate pain associated with gout and arthritis. They can also help relieve muscle pain and fatigue after a hard day's work or strenuous workout. Cherry Delight dried cherries are all natural, taste delicious, and provide the nutrients needed to promote good health. Try some today and start living a healthier life.
In the shadow of Lambeau Field, walk the path of legends, a historical tribute to the legacy of Green Bay football. Just down the road, discover more of what the Oneida Nation has to offer. Nestled atop one of the highest peaks in Brown County, just outside Green Bay, Thornberry Creek offers championship golf at its finest. 27 holes challenge all abilities and ages, making Thornberry a golf course everyone can enjoy. Seguli, welcome to the Oneida Nation.
Wisconsin grillers can find Mad Dog and Merrill's signature spices, sauces, and marinades at these fine retailers. Happy grillin'!
Marathon Feed has been serving Central Wisconsin for over 30 years. Visit our new retail store offering the same great products as well as pet food and supplies, indoor and outdoor home decor, and we're your local Green Mountain Grill dealer. We're also your full-service Purina dealer and carry food for every kind of pet or wild animal. Basically, if it needs to eat, we can feed it, including you. Get breakfast or lunch at The Scoop, our in-store restaurant with daily specials, homemade soups, and delicious ice cream. Marathon Feed, just south of Marathon on Highway 107.
If you have a comment or suggestion about today's show, contact us at maddogandmerrill.com. And don't forget to friend us on Facebook.
Fire up the grill with Mad Dog and Merrill and pop open an ice-cold sun-dropped soda this summer.
Drop it, Merrill. That's my sun drop.
I dropped it, and it tastes great.
Dang it, you dropped my sun drop.
Oh, I'm sorry. Want a bite of my burger?
No, I want a sun drop, the perfect summer soda to drop.
Drop by your local grocery or convenience store and pick up some Sundrop.
MHP, Phoenix, and Profire grills used on today's show are available at these fine retailers. Go to modernhomeproducts.com to find a dealer near you.
Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. We are feeding the volunteers today. Our good friends at Golden Plump Chicken do it all year round. You can go on goldenplump.com and learn more. I guess I got to feed myself in just a moment
You
or two.
poor little guy,
I
you.
know, I'm starving away to nothing here. But you know, well, the good thing about Golden Plump Chicken, and it's true, is it's high in protein.
Right.
And the food pantries today are looking for items that are high in protein. So our kudos to Golden Plump Chicken.
Yes, thank you.
Not just high in protein, but about 50% less fat as an average than a normal pork bratwurst are the Golden Plump Chicken bratwurst. And that's what we're using here today in this segment here.
And may I add, people are really amazed when they have these because it's like, we're not trying to get away from the traditional bratwurst, going to the alternative. On the chicken brats. You brought them up the same way as you would do a bratwurst, and
well, you know what's great about them? You think of chicken, you think of fresh, you think of brats, you think of flare-ups, but they're so lean that they cook up. Look at look at these babies cooking on the grill right now. We've got two different sets here. These are Merrill's over here. I'm going to help him with in his dish over here. These I've got lightly browned because I'm going to do one more planked idea for you guys. One more ideas for plank. And speaking of plank, let me show you one thing. I'm going to grab this baby off the grill and see if I'm going to set it right there.
Are you right there?
Right there. Mr. Cameraman, you shine right over there.
Right there. Let's see if he...
But over here first, Mr. Cam. What are you doing? Come on.
Hey, this is television.
These are those plank breasts that we did with the lemon pepper.
Oh, man.
And honest to goodness, if that ain't a meal right there in itself, the lemon planks, the peppers underneath are just delicious. The aroma, the cedar, is just bellowing around that whole thing.
What a presentation.
Isn't that great? But we're going to do some plank bratwurst right now. In order to do the plank brats, sauerkraut goes wonderful. So I'm going to create a little dish over on the side over here to put on top of the plank to begin with.
Okay.
So I'm going to add a little sauerkraut, and I drain the sauerkraut. I'm going to add just a little splashing of beer to that sauerkraut because beer and kraut go well.
Yeah, I could put that beer over here.
It's just for, there you go. It's just for flavor.
Thank you so much.
Little peppers, little onions, little brown sugar.
Oh, come on, use those muscles for God's sakes.
Lord.
There you go.
Oh. And mix that around just a little bit. So now we have a little flavored sauerkraut over there. We've got the brats just a browning. Out of the cooler, out of the water comes the plank. That's the last thing except for preheating the grill. So now we got the plank over here. So I'm going to grab that wet plank. On goes a little bit of that sauerkraut mixture with the brown sugar, a little bit of beer, the kraut, the onions, the peppers routine. Flatten that baby out because it has to be flat because the brats are round.
I think I got that.
So we're going to take our bratwurst. These are still a little raw on the inside. These are those wonderful golden plump chicken bratwurst that are 50% less fat than the normal brat. Those are going to go back on the grill over here on a good high heat. And I'm just going to sear. You know what I'm going to do?
Go ahead. It's our show. You can do whatever you want.
I'm going to actually take, no, it's the viewer's show because hopefully you're learning some things here today.
Oh, hey, what a good idea, sir.
I'm going to add a little kraut over the top of it. And we're going to put the hood down. In the next segment, we'll open that baby up and we'll show, oh man, that is my lunch. That is my lunch. The volunteers get the rest of the drumsticks over here.
I love it. Very good.
Oh, man.
Hey, I'm going to do a little bit of, in a way, somewhat of a type of a gumbo. I went ahead and used the golden plump chicken brats, the original chicken brats. I browned those up. I'll even take some more over there. But as you know, I just love using cast iron. I really, really do. A lot of people, if you don't have a cast iron skillet, definitely go out and get one. That's for sure. Here, I'll move that on. That's
it's okay. I'm just showing.
Okay.
That's going to be hot.
But what I like about the cast iron skillet is you can set that right on the grill. One thing I want to talk about, if people want to know how to clean a cast iron skillet, if you find out that you got some residue on the bottom that you want to clean, you don't want to use hot water or soap and water to clean it out. Use something like a kosher salt and a little bit of oil down on the bottom of that pan, and that'll work as sort of a good way to scrape out all of everything down on the bottom, and then use hot water to go ahead and clean this. Now I've got some gumbo here. I did the rice. I'm sorry to say I used minute rice.
Okay.
You know, but I used the minute rice. I've got some cut up bratwurst here, the original chicken bratwurst. What I'm going to do for this is I've got some tomatoes, which I've already cut up. I'm going to mix that in there. And then I'm going to use, I used the zucchini and some mushroom the last time. I'm going to add a little bit in there. And then I've got some salsa, homemade salsa, that I like using.
Where'd the rest of my beer go?
Don't worry, I'm right here. I'm going to use some of that in there too, Just a little bit though. Place that. I'm going to stir this up. And this is sort of good for even before game time or whatever. I will mix that up.
So you got the chicken brats in there?
Yeah, I got the chicken brats in there. I got the salsa, mixing that up a little bit. I'll turn this back up on the grill, heat that up, and I will use a little bit of your beer. And of course, since they're chicken brats, we're going to use a little bit of chicken broth. I'm going to heat that up.
So you can put that back on the grill?
That's exactly right.
Is that pretty much it?
That's pretty much it, sir.
He's going to put that back on the grill. We're going to feed some more kids that are coming around. You can see that they're dropping off the pantries. Soon all these bins will be filled with great foods for the pantries. Golden Plump. We're going to feed everybody with Golden Plump chicken that comes here today. We'll be right back. We'll show you how to do some wonderful stir-fried gizzards on the grill.
Oh, I can't wait.
They are
You
delicious.
wait.
We'll be
You
right
wait.
back. We'll be right back.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you in part by Renard's Cheese of Door County and Golden Plump Chicken.
Hi, I'm Lexanne with G&P Company, the people behind Golden Plump Chicken. Hunger is increasing in our local communities, and it can really happen to anyone. Our company, along with Midwest Grilling, proudly supports food shelves throughout the Midwest. You can help by contacting your local food shelf and asking them how you can donate your time or much-needed food items. Together, we can make a difference.
A public service message from the GNP Company and Mad Dog and Merrill.
Bad River Lodge Casino offers excitement with over 450 slot machines, including progressives, family-style dining, deluxe lodging, gift shop, grocery, and convenience stores, and a gas station. Bad River Lodge Casino is your destination for winning, dining, and lodging. For more information, visit badriver.com.
That's right. I'm drinking milk right out of the carton. I live life on my own terms. I visited Waupaca County. I battled the white water of the Wolf River, biked bucolic backcountry roads, caught bass on sky blue lakes, perused shops hither, thither, and yon. Oh, what a piece of work of man.
Shakespeare, you better have a glass for that.
Visit waupacacounty.com. Get clicking, start living. I'd rather hear the call of Waupaca County.
Fire up that grill.
Mad Dog and Merrill prefer to grill select meat from UW Provision, purveyors of fine quality meat. Ask your local butcher if their meat is from UW Provision, the meat people, and so much more.
Fire up that grill.
Hey folks, Mad Dog and Merrill here, the Sultans of Sear.
The gurus of the grill.
The hosts of Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
Spice up your next cookout with Mad Dog and Merrill's thick, rich barbecue sauces, seasonings, and marinades.
Don't forget Dow Works, sauerkraut, onion, ketchup, and a hint of mustard all in one bottle.
Dough Works for sausage, burgers, chicken, hot dogs, and more.
Dow Works,
Ask your grocer for Mad Dog and Merrill products.
available at a store near you. Happy grilling, folks. Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. You know, in 2012, this report was written, and you can go online at goldenplump.com to read the rest of it. But as Feed My People Food Bank recognized Golden Plump Company, makers of Golden Plump chicken products, as the 2012 Donor of the Year. And that's what we're doing here today with the food pantries. All the Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, and Venturers are raising food. Look at this beautiful, if I can take this off. Look at that. That's that beautiful plank kraut.
Oh,
and the chicken bratwurst in there. And if that ain't a meal in itself, let me tell you that is gorgeous stuff. Now, people don't think about doing gizzards on the grill. They're fantastic stir-fried. I did these on Fox 11, our station that we do up here in the Green Bay market each and every week. Takes a couple packs of chicken gizzards, drizzle a little oil over the top, season them up with your favorite seasonings nice and heavily. Give them just a little bit of stir so that oil mixes around. And I've got a grill basket. I've got a grill basket on the grill, and it's piping hot. We have it on our Pro Fire over here, so we got a good hot heat. And I'm just going to simply toss those gizzards in there, and I'm going to do a little stir fry and brown those up. And I can totally brown up those gizzards in that stir fry, mix them around, serve them that way, slosh a little barbecue sauce on there, and they're good. But I'm going to actually brown these up. My idea is to brown these up a little bit, stir fry them, put them in a drip pan, add a bottle of barbecue sauce, sweet and rich like our #1, and a bottle of beer, and put them back on the grill in that drip pan and let them bubble down and tenderize. And I did that for television yesterday, as a matter of fact, and they were delicious.
folks, you got to try them.
Yeah.
They are I only had a couple of them. They were unbelievable. You got to try them.
And you know what? The Mom Squad is right. You go on goldenplumpchicken.com. You go and listen to the Mom Squad. They don't give you unwanted parts. They don't give you the parts that they trim all that gorgeous chicken. There's no unwanted parts in the chicken itself. But what they do is they save them for you to purchase on the side, the chicken gizzards. So Mom Squad is what you want to look for to learn about products like the gizzards and stuff.
Hey, real quick, I'm doing some legs here also. All what I've done is I've slashed the legs a little bit with the knife. I'm making a paste. What I've had put in my mortar, I went ahead and used some oregano, some hot pepper, and I've got some Italian seasonings. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil in there.
So you can make a paste in there.
Yep, and I'm going to rub that right on the chicken. That's it, sir.
Put them on the grill.
You got her.
We'll be right back to wrap this baby up. I'm going to dig into them bratwursts, get the buns. I'm ready to go.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you in part by Alcam Creamery.
Following World War II, Cameron Peckham and Al Pulvermacher formed Alcam Creamery in Richland Center, Wisconsin. It's been nearly 70 years and many things have changed, but their passion for quality, taste, and excellence has not.
We do one thing at Alcam. We make butter, and we do that very, very well.
Whether it's in quarters, solids, whipped, or hand-rolled. Butter is an Alcam tradition in which you can taste the difference.
Fire up the grill with Mad Dog and Merrill and pop open an ice-cold sun-dropped soda this summer.
Drop it. Drop it, Merrill. That's my sun drop.
I dropped it, and it tastes great.
Dang it, you dropped my sun drop.
Oh, I'm sorry. Want a bite of my burger?
No, I want a sun drop, the perfect summer soda to drop.
Drop by your local grocery or convenience store and pick up some Sundrop.
Domestic abuse can happen to anyone, yet the problem is often overlooked, excused, or denied. Abuse is never okay, and you are not alone. My name is Jennifer, and I'm a domestic abuse survivor. Your safety, as well as the ones close to you, is a top priority, and no one should ever live in fear of a person they love. If you or someone you know is being abused or in danger, call the Domestic Violence Hotline.
A public service from Cherry Delight and Mad Dog and Merrill.
Fire up that grill.
Hey folks, Mad Dog and Merrill here, the Sultans of Sear.
The gurus of the grill.
The hosts of Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
Spice up your next cookout with Mad Dog and Merrill's thick, rich barbecue sauces, seasonings, and marinades.
Don't forget Dow Works, sauerkraut, onion, ketchup, and a hint of mustard all in one bottle.
Dow Works for sausage, burgers, chicken, hot dogs, and more.
Dow Works.
Ask your grocer for Mad Dog and Merrill products.
Available at a store near you. Happy grilling, folks. Well, I'll tell you what, you folks out there, you have a great day. Volunteer, help out, donate food to the local food pantries, just like we've helped out today, they've helped out today, and Golden Plump has helped out today. See you later. Happy grilling, folks.
Happy grilling, everybody.
All right, let's
go Golden Plump.
Man, right.
Fire up that grill.